Good evening. We're coming to you live streaming on the ABC 10 Plus app for breaking news. We are learning parts of Highway 50 near Howe Avenue in Sacramento are shut down. Traffic right now is at a complete standstill, a sea of red taillights. We understand a helicopter is involved. ABC 10's Garshpal Sangha has just arrived at the scene. We want to get out to him live now. Garshpal, this is all developing as we speak, and you just got there. Tell us where you are and what you're seeing right now. What is the scene right now?
Yo, Miss Deb, helicopter crash,
Yeah,
Sacramento.
Laura, right now we're on the
Medical
48th Street
helicopter.
overpass, just overlooking Highway 50. And from what we can see from our vantage point, this is about the closest we can get to this scene because there's not a lot of overpasses that can overlook this, but you can see all those first responders, emergency vehicles. So what you're taking a look at there on the left-hand side, that is eastbound Highway 50, and on the right where all that traffic is slowly moving and you got some emergency vehicles on the right side as well, that is westbound Highway 50 heading into Sacramento. So eastbound is completely closed off, westbound is slowly moving, but it's very difficult to make out exactly where the scene is, but it's somewhere here exactly. We don't know where that helicopter may have landed or crashed, but right now this is where things stand right now. Fire officials and first responders here have closed down eastbound Highway 50 here, so a lot of questions still remain as to what exactly happened here, but right now eastbound Highway 50 remains closed. Westbound Highway 50 is moving slowly, but the details as to exactly what happened here, what was involved, who was involved, just how many people may have been taken to the hospital, that is still developing information that we haven't received yet. But we just arrived here on scene about 10 minutes ago and got a shot up. But you can just take a look at extensive police presence, first responder presence. I think also ambulances were called to the area. So we don't know exactly which helicopter may have crashed, who they might be associated with. But right now, eastbound Highway 50 is closed. Westbound Highway 50 is moving slowly, but you still have first responders on the other side as well. But a lot more on the left side is here on eastbound Highway 50. So we're working to get more information confirmed, but we'll make sure to pass along any new information that we do have, Laura.
Yeah, Garshpal, I know this is a developing situation, and you are currently working your sources right now. But from your vantage point, what law enforcement agencies can you see? Are you getting any sense of the helicopter and maybe where that crash may have happened in relationship to all of this traffic?
Yeah, right now we definitely do know SAC Fire has arrived here. We're working to get more information from those guys. Obviously, they're very busy with the current situation, but as soon as we get more information, we will pass along more from that. Which helicopter? We don't know. Just about less than a mile away is UC Davis here. That's the nearest hospital, and we do know helicopters come in and out of that location. We don't know if that helicopter was going to UC Davis, if it was just flying around the area. Those details really haven't been released at this point. I did have someone ask me, wondering if it was one of those helicopters that are medical helicopters that go to UC Davis. We don't know at this point just what helicopter, but that may be associated with this. But we do know that this incident that happened is in this area. It's just very hard to make out exactly what the scene is. Especially, we can zoom in as much as we can, and you can see from what we can see, it's very difficult to see with all those flashing lights to make out exactly what the scene is there on the ground. But we're probably about a quarter to a half a mile away from where this scene is. So that's the most zoom that we can get at this point. But exactly who this helicopter may belong to, where it was going, that still has been released, but we're still working to get that information, Laura.
Garshpal, thank you. Being our eyes and ears on the ground at this remarkable scene here. Highway 50 shut down. We're told a helicopter is involved. We see multiple law enforcement crews out on the scene right now. Garshpal, thank you for that update. We will continue to follow this developing.
Try to refresh, okay? Sunny Bear, again, thank you so much for the 5, brother. You are killing it. I appreciate that. That's 10 in total from you, man. No, please eat. We love you and what you're doing. Thank you. I appreciate that, but I can't eat. I don't have time to. I don't. I'm gonna have to eat probably around 3 in the morning after all this is done. Probably 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning.
Anything nefarious about this situation? Anything nefarious? Several injuries. Okay, so helicopter.
Right, Deb. I'm not seeing too much on it. I only see a couple people that are covering the JLR. It just happened. It just happened. So, there really ain't too many people covering it right now because, like I said, it just happened. Let me see here. Hold on, W. New feed popped up. Just ended. Right. What we know so far is 7 people injured. It was a medevac helicopter or something to do with medical. And it went down on the highway. And the whole highway shut off. Massive traffic. And hello, Miss ATS News. Helicopter crash. Sacromento. One of them light choppers or medical choppers. Went down on the highway. Several people either injured or we don't know if anyone's been killed yet. Thank God it's not an explosion. I'm not seeing no fire trucks, mainly just police, maybe 1 or 2 fire trucks. But it don't look like it exploded when it hit. Oh, they got the. Sounds like what is the name? I did see a couple shots of the helicopter. It looked in pretty bad condition. It was laying on its side. It was in a whole bunch of pieces. So hopefully not too many were hurt. I think I heard someone else saying something.
Yeah, so Edie, let's bring it back over to what we're looking at right now, which is this stream of red lights that you see right here. This is those westbound lanes of Highway 50. These are still moving, but they're moving extremely slowly because on the far left lane, that's where we also have those emergency crews as well. They're deterring traffic to the far right lanes. But again, what you see on the left side over here, where we see all those flashing lights, those are those eastbound lanes where traffic is at a complete standstill. That's where we believe this helicopter may have crashed. I can't make it out from my vantage point, but if you can make it out from what you're seeing with our photographers zooming in, again, we're trying to zoom in through these through the guardrail of this overpass to give you like the best look of what we're actually seeing out here. But we have a decent amount of looky lures, I like to call them, overlooking this overpass, stopping because they heard about the news. They're watching our coverage right now of what is going on, but it is a mess. So again, if you do have to maybe head out in this direction, you want to avoid Highway 50 at all costs. Use those side streets like Broadway. If you're south of 50, if you're north of 50, use Folsom Boulevard to get to and from East Sacramento or anywhere else in the city as well, because again, we just know that that helicopter did crash on Highway 50, and first responders are working to get to those people who are injured. What we do know so far as well is that nobody was hit on the ground. They're mainly focused on trying to get aid to those people that were in the hospital, or just say in the helicopter, and get them to the hospital as well. But as you can see from the traffic here, it's looking pretty rough. And again, those eastbound lanes of Highway 50 completely shut off as first responders are working to figure out what exactly happened in this area, and we're trying to figure out exactly what happened to and present that to you on air. When we first arrived about 15 minutes ago, we noticed a lot of smoke in the air as well, so more than likely there was potentially a fire when that helicopter did crash, but this is what it looks like as of right now. They basically have a complete standstill. What looks like what just drove away was just a fire truck, so that looked like to be a Sacramento fire truck leaving the area as of right now. But for the most part, all of those eastbound lanes, anybody who's stuck in that area is basically
I think he said nobody was hit on the ground.
That is heavily under construction with that
What,
Phase 50
7
project.
people?
So whether you're stuck in those change lanes where you have that barrier where you get transitioned to those different lanes where you can't get out, you're kind of just stuck there until these crews are able to clear and flow.
All right, let's see if we can get any footage real quick. Excuse me. Oh, here we go. Something. All right, hold on. Now I got something. We might be able to see the helicopter now. Don't look in too good condition. Pancake. It's like a pancake. Yeah, see all the debris all over the place? Here's a piece of it right here, I think. Right up against, and you can see all the carnage. Oh, good God, yeah. See all the debris? Oh, let me copy this channel. This is live chopper 3. Chopper, get in the chopper. Copy. Let's put this over in the description. Or at least, do I like to put it in the description too, or just chat? I don't know. We got no volume on this, I do believe. It is just video. It looks like a pretty bad wreck. Yeah, there's the tail section. Red. Whenever you see red, you know that's mainly probably medical. Oh, it looks like a medical thing on the tail here. No, it looks like a lot of debris. Yeah, it looks so. Don't look good. Hello, Cyber Warrior. Can you guys see that? Can you see the debris? We got no audio on this, just video. Hope your night's going well, Cyber Warrior. Debbie, hope you're doing well. ATS News. They're saying 7 people hurt in this ATS news, so I would imagine it might have been somebody on the helicopter. I do believe I heard the one reporter say that nobody was hurt on the ground, but they were worried. They were trying to get the people out of the helicopter. He might be running special cyborg ops for Smiley Story World. Glenn Davis, maybe. It's possible, Cyber Warrior. Yeah, you can see the tail section there is all cattycaucus. It's definitely a medical helicopter, but there's a bunch of debris, so it had to hit something. Because there's debris all over. Then again, them chopper blades, that might have hit something. Maybe hit a car, maybe hit a truck. Them chopper blades spinning so fast. Come in contact with even concrete, right? It'll dig up the concrete. You might want to hide him, ATS News. Who? What'd he say? Don't mind. It definitely hit something. Maybe it slammed into the. They keep looking at over the edge. Did some of it slide off the edge? I don't know. This is crazy. Oh, it seems like the whole neighborhood went dark all of a sudden. I'll be dang. It looks like the chopper's cut in half. Sure does. It's like the front end of the chopper's missing. Oh my God, you guys seeing this? Can you guys see? The whole front of the chopper's gone. Holy cow. He must have slammed into something, or I don't know. Is there any power wire? I don't know. See if there's any power wires around it. But yeah, you see the, yep, on the tail there. That's a medical thing on the tail. Looks like a medical chopper. Jeez. Did he fly under it and take the whole top of it off? Trying to fly under the viaduct or something? Or maybe couldn't see. I don't know. Our highways ain't lit up enough. They really not for emergency landings. But all right, so we got US 50 East and we got 50 West going here. Well, it don't look good if anyone survived that. I mean, it looked like the whole front of the helicopter was ripped off. All right, they're throwing grids. Oh, wow. Is that a grid that they're throwing down? That maybe this thing pieces are scattered amongst the neighborhood. You see the grid that they're putting up? I still have no volume on it. It's only video, but we are getting a grid. Now, whether that's a debris grid or something else, streets or whatever, but it looks pretty severe to me. I don't know if you folks could see that. Graphic visual warning for the weak, fainted hearted. Well, US 50 West is open and moving. Traffic is moving. US 50 East, that's a different story, to a complete standstill. So if you're out there listening out there in Sacramento and you hear this, shut your vehicles down, save your gas. You're going to be there for a while. Save your gas. Come together as a community and shut your vehicles off. Conserve on energy. It's going to be chilly tonight out there. I think they said 75. That's cold. That's cold. It looks like they have the street grid. Well, we don't know if there was passengers other than the crew on the helicopter, but I think we did get some reports that 7 people were hurt. We are not sure on that. We don't know if that's true, but that's what some of the reports that I heard that they were saying. And it don't look like any cars were hit or anything. Maybe she just nosedive into the ground. What are we getting here? Close up or something. What do we got? I don't know. We're looking at, it looks like their neighborhood or something. Is it possible we got some pieces? Or I wonder if it clipped the wall of that viaduct. They're looking out there for something with flashlights. That's it, folks. That's all we got so far. All right, let me see if there's anything else. I don't think there. I don't know, JLR's on it. Dang it, JLR's got up close footage of it. How's he always get the good footage? Dang it. Hold on, we're just gonna check out JLR's. JLR's channel.
Down, so probably had you know, and go down. Just assuming. We'll wait till we get more facts, so we speculate a little bit. Who's the pilot?
That don't look good.
Is there anything nefarious about this situation?
It don't look good. Looks like
Anything
brief-
nefarious?
No, you don't know. Remember when we had that one jet go down, Mr. JLR?
Several injuries. Okay, so
All right,
Helicopter.
JLR saying several injuries. Several.
might have some of the there's footage going along where people are seeing. Let me see.
Wow. All right, folks. We'll be back if there's anything new on this. Man, let's get the good footage on the big channels. I want you folks to have a good night. I might be back here with a fire, maybe. I don't know. I'm not sure. Glenn Davis, I see you've been timed out not once, but twice. You're once, twice, 3 times a troll. But we love you. Yes, we do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, condolences to anybody that was hurt or passed away in that, to their families. We hope nobody was, any life was lost. It did look like a pretty bad crash to walk away from, so we'll see. All glory goes to God. Amen. We got some rain coming in tonight and tomorrow, so have a good night. Be safe. Keep an eye on the weather. We'll be back.